This right here, guys, is exactly why you want to always check your shoes, even your clothing, for the correct size. I made a mistake and I will rectify it. So here's the return. Still sent it in the same shoebox, so let's get her open. All right, let me go tell you the story. All right, so I'm back and I did check, and these are the shoes that I actually sent him. Now I'll try to see if I can show you guys, because these are the ones that don't have a tongue. So, but this one, that one is a size 10, and this is the right foot one, and this one is a 10.5. This is the, wait, did I send two right ones? No, I'm sorry. So the other one was the left foot, and the 10.5 is the right foot. Now, I got these Skechers when I barely started selling shoes, and as you can see, they're in pretty good condition, even the insoles. But what ended up happening is I got an offer, I think $10 cheaper than what I wanted. But you know, I had these shoes for almost a year and a half. So I accepted the offer, and then I got a message from the buyer saying this: "Hello, you sent me two different shoes." And in my head I was like, nah, that can't be possible. I did check these shoes before I shipped them out. At least that's what I thought I did. And then he sends me two pictures of the shoes when he had them. And at first I was looking through the pictures that he sent, and then versus the ones that I have. I just didn't know, because I was pretty sure I did check them, but I guess I didn't. So after that, he just said that one of them is 10.5 and the other is a 10. And I felt it since trying it on. So he tried them on, and then I don't know if you guys ever had two different size shoes, but they do feel weird and different. So I didn't know, but I knew that these were a pair that I got when I barely started selling shoes, so there was a strong possibility that it was true. I have a very cautious nature against buyers, as you all know. So, and then I replied saying, "Hello, I do apologize about that. I'm sure I checked both shoes and they were both the same size." Again, that's what I thought. And I went on to say, "Please open an item not as described return so you can get a free label to send it back, and I'll refund you the whole amount, including your original shipping." Again, I apologize for that. And I said open an item not as described because I have a return set for buyers pay shipping if it's, you know, if it's for any other reasons other than broken, defective, or item not as described. And since this was my fault, at least I kind of half knew it was at the time, I told him open an item not as described. And then he replied with, "Okay, I'll do that." And my last, well, not really last, message was, "Awesome, thank you, and again, my apologies." His last message, "It's okay, anyone can make mistakes," which is true, we're just humans. So after that, I thought he was gonna open it then and there, but he waited he waited till next day. And then when I saw that he opened the return, I saw that he opened the return for doesn't fit. And in my head, I'm like, why? I told him to specifically open the item not as described because it was my fault. But he still opened it. He had to pay the return shipping, and I can't do nothing about returning the shipping that he might have paid to send them back to me. When I got the shoes back, which is I already got them back here, I checked them, and these are the ones that I sent him. They are the wrong size, so that was on me. When I sent the return, sent them the original price and the original shipping. I never do that. And the lucky part for me is the fact that this buyer was also in California, and I charged them $12 flat for shipping. And with the eBay discount, I think it was $7 flat. So I mitigated my loss by like $5, give or take, something like that. I don't know. I'm bad at math, but yeah, I mitigated my loss to like a minimum. But the thing that I do lose out is on these shoes. I can't do nothing with these. I can't sell them. I've already given up on trying to sell single pairs because I have not had any luck with that. This is why you guys should always check, because when it comes to shoes, at least with me when I was barely starting, I always thought that every single pair of shoes, whether it's thrift store or wherever you go stores, I always thought that they would be the same size no matter what, that people don't make that mistake. I've learned that the hard way many times. I've lost, I would say, easily a good $1,000 on a mismatched pair of shoes, but it's a learning lesson, and now I'm very more cautious about that. So I want to know your opinion on this. What would you guys have done? Would you guys have believed the buyer when they said that, or would you just have told them to open the return and you'll see once you get it back? Do you feel that these are scams most of the time, or do you believe some buyers are honest when this kind of stuff happens? I'm very weary about it when it does happen, because lately I have been more eyeful about the pairs that I get and checking the sizes too, because I've had, like I said, I've lost more than likely at least $1,000 on mismatched pair of shoes. So I don't want to lose that much again. What would you guys have done in this situation? I know for me at least, I do buyer pay shipping because I need to mitigate my losses in case someone does try to scam me, because it has happened. I never return original shipping, and some people do. I forgot which live I was in, but I don't return original shipping if someone picks like doesn't fit, didn't like, or any of that. Even when it comes to an INAD or defective, unless it was my fault, like this pair right here, which was my fault, then that's when I will return original shipping. But if it's not my fault, I did everything I had to. I showed every flaw. I put the correct information, the correct size. I put as many photos as I can. I put every little defect that I could. Then no, I will not return the original shipping. I don't know how some people do. I know it's all about customer service, but at the same time, I'm a business. I will mitigate my losses as much as I can, because if it ain't my fault, why should I return money that was already spent to send them the item in the first place? So what's your thought on that, guys? Would you do, when you get a return, do you return the original shipping, or do you just return the original purchase price? Let me know in the comments. But I hope you learned from my mistake with this. I know it's gonna happen again, unfortunately. It happens, but just do the best you can, whether it's shoes, clothing, I don't know what else has sizes actually, but just do your best to keep an eye out, because it will happen. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. It will definitely help me out. Also, make sure you subscribe if you made it this far, because I do have a couple more videos planned coming out for you guys. If you do like these kinds of, I guess, rants or informational videos, make sure you click on this playlist right here. There's a couple rants there with some buyers that maybe you should watch out, or I don't know which playlist, maybe the information one. So yeah, click up. See you next time, guys.